Yo, what's up, fam? This is gonna be for the chosen ones and only the chosen ones. Don't let anybody test you. Stand your ground. Always stand your ground. No matter what the situation is, you're gonna feel the energy. You're gonna feel the energy of somebody trying to test you, somebody trying to sun you, belittle you. Hold your ground, stay strong. Stand in your principles, bro. For real. And don't let up. Because a lot of people will test you, especially these days. A lot of people will test you to try to throw you off your game, put some hurdles in your way. Those are like energy suckers. Those are energy vampires. People that will try to drain you. And there's a lot of these people in the world. I want you to just hold your ground, stay strong, focus on the actual goal, and don't let them punk you. Never let anybody punk you. You know who you are. When you're a chosen one, you just know who you are. You know deeply in your soul what your purpose is. You know you came here to do something. You know you came here to fulfill a goal. You know you came here to maybe help people. Stand in your power. That's what I want you to do. As soon as you feel that energy, because everything is energy. So you can feel when somebody's trying to mess with you. You can feel it. That's that fire that you feel inside your soul. That's that little indication. It's like a notification in your body. You know when somebody's trying to mess with you for no reason. Don't give them that energy, but don't let up. Don't play weak just to let the situation go by. Never do that. That's another way of losing right there. Don't ever play weak. Show them that you're strong. They'll never mess with you again, and somebody else, the next person will know not to mess with you too. Clearly, if you're in the wrong, you'll know that you're in the wrong, and you act accordingly. But if you're not in the wrong, and you're coming super respectful, and you didn't do anything to make this specific person that type of way towards you, yo, hold your ground. And I'm not talking about online, because online you can just block somebody. You can block somebody, delete them, and you'll never see them again. But if it's face-to-face, don't ever let them punk you. If it's on the phone, somebody you're talking to on the phone, like, hello, like this, like on the phone, and it's not social media, stand your ground. Let them know what's up. If it's FaceTime, stand your ground. Let them know what's up. But if it's a stupid comment online, handle it as you'd like to, or you could just block them. You feel me? Just no back and forth. That's not what we're doing 2023 and up. We're not doing back and forth. That's not how it's gonna work. You let out a word, they let out a word, and the actions that proceed after that, it is what it is. Act accordingly. Unless it's your father, who can sun you? Nobody. That's it. If it's not your mother, why are you gonna listen to a person tell you who you are? You can't. They can't tell you who you are. People will always try to tell you who you are, but they don't know one bit about you. They don't know what the battles you've been through. They don't know the struggles you went through. They don't know the trenches that you've had to come out of. They don't know about that. They can't tell you about what you did. They can't tell you about what this is and that is. They can't. They just fucking can't. So don't let anybody punk you. They don't know about your struggles. They don't know about your battles. They don't know what you've had to do to get to this point that you're in. They don't know the type of hurt and the type of pain that you had to go through to get to this part of your awakening. They don't know. They don't know any of that. Don't let those people punk you. Don't let those people punk you. Don't let the people that weren't with you in the trenches punk you. Never. They don't know. They don't know what they're talking about. How can they tell you anything? They don't know the experience. That's something they could never take away from you. They can't take your mindset away from you. That's ingrained. That's real facts. Protect yours, but most importantly, protect yourself. Because if you can't protect yourself, you can't protect nobody else. Build your arsenals. Build your body up. Learn how to fight. Learn how to use your hands. Learn how to use tools. And if you're a chosen one, you know what I'm talking about. I don't even gotta say too much. Man, just focus on who you are. Keep ascending. Make sure you eat a good diet so you're focused. Humans are walking antennas. Everything's frequencies and energy. We're walking antennas. We need to have a good gut, to have a clear mind, and to know how to go about things, to know how to respond to things. Because everything is how you respond. Everything. Everything depends on how you're going to respond. So stay clear-minded. Eat a good diet. Eat some good food. Eat some electric food. Eat some whole foods. Clear your mind. Drink some good juices. Drink some water. Make sure you drink a lot of water. Water in glass bottles. Because we already know plastic bottles, they give you cancer. They're killing you slowly. Drinking out of a plastic bottle kills you. Make sure you pick up a glass bottle. If you made it to this video, you're already getting there. I know you're already getting there. You're on your way. Bro, don't even worry about what other people are saying about you. Don't even worry about if people are complaining that you go to the gym too much, that you work on your purpose too much. Keep working on your purpose. Keep working on that gym, because nobody's going to pay your bills. Nobody's going to pay stuff for you. Nobody's going to take care of your life for you but you. So stay focused. You don't need to go to the club all the time. You don't need that. I'm not saying don't go at all, but if you want to go once in a while, go ahead. But make sure you're not always there. Make sure you're not chasing after shit too much. Chase after your goals. Chase after your purpose. Chase after eating a good meal. Chase after that pump. Chase after going to the gyms. Chase after getting better. Chase after knowing more. Being financially literate. Chase after financial freedom. Chase after work balance. Chase after work freedom. You want to be your own boss? Be your own boss. If you want to work a good job and make some good money that way, work a good job. Just make sure you outline everything that you want to do and go for that. Don't let anybody stand in your way. Keep your head down and go for it. Nobody's going to do nothing for you. Some people had to stay in 2022 because they may not be serving you, bro. Pay attention. Some people always trying to get you out, always trying to get you to do something, but they're not trying to work on your goals with you. They're not trying to support. You know who the ones that are supporting are. That's going to be clear cut from the beginning. Who supports you, who fucks with you, who really likes you, who really wants to help you. And those people are going to go to the top with you. Stay focused. You don't want to be a fool out here, and you definitely don't want to be looked at as like a fool. I had to come out in the nature, in the park out here for you guys. Because I had to breathe in that good air, you know? I had to breathe in that good air. On a day-to-day basis, but especially if you feel yourself maybe getting heated, feeling some type of way, anxiety, anger, anything like that, breathe in super deep through your nose and put that air into your gut. Put that air into your belly right here. Fill your whole body up. All that oxygen, all the prana, the good energy, life force energy, it's going to fill you up. It's going to feed all the cells in your body. Makes you stronger, makes you more intuitive, makes you focused, and it keeps you calm. Because a clear and calm mind can achieve anything. So much better. Yo, what is good, family? Alright, so I just started using this Ingrown hair product from the brand Anthony. And it's already been working for me after like 3 days of using, which is pretty crazy because I've tried a lot of different things in my day. Even the mask that I was using, the turmeric and coconut oil mask, didn't even work like this. That made my skin smooth and it made my skin tone more even for any like dark spots that I had. But this Anthony Ingrown hair treatment is doing the job like nothing else that I have ever used in my life. So I'm about to use it right now. So how this Anthony box comes is like this. It'll be shipped exactly like this, and you just open it like this, boom. They also gave me a hand cream for all skin types. It's pretty good. Just a little trial thing. And I also got a conditioning beard wash, which is pretty nice. I used it before I shaved. Make sure my skin is clear, get rid of any dead skin that I had. Shaved, my skin looks pretty freaking nice right now. I got this Ingrown hair treatment from Anthony right here. This is fire. I use it twice a day. So one during the day or the morning time, and then once at night before I go to bed. I feel it working for sure. It looks like it's working. I actually had... Alright, so how I developed so many ingrown hairs on my chest was that I got waxed with some homemade sugar wax, and it clogged up my pores and ended up creating all these ingrown hairs in my chest, and it was terrible. It looked really, really bad. I can get into a deeper story about that later in another video. We're gonna check back in like 3 to 4 weeks on how this Anthony cream is doing on my skin. And if it really does the job exactly how I want it to, then I will show you guys the before and after of me using this cream. So right now, put it on my fingers. Comes out blue like this. Get it on my skin. Put it on both sides. Feels refreshing, but you can feel that it's doing something already. Yeah. And to be honest though, I don't know if it's because of the shirt that I was wearing or the sweatshirt that I was wearing, but my skin was like really itchy. But when I look at it, the ingrown hairs have turned into tiny, tiny little dots. So they were like ingrown hair bumps, and now they've turned into tiny dots. I'm in such good shape. I look really good without my shirt on. These ingrown hairs were kind of killing the vibe, you know. That doesn't look good, especially since I am a fitness model. I need to have my shirt off. It's not really good. That's not doing me any good. I'm sure I haven't landed a few things due to that skin irritation I was having. So now that it's like really going away, I've only been using this for 3 days, you know, so it's really going away right now, and I'm so happy so far. But we'll make a full-on video about this, full-on video review in about 3 to 4 weeks, let you know how I'm doing with it. Just wanted to check in with you guys and let you guys know that I am using this, and if any of you guys wanted to try it. But 3 days into it, it's looking pretty good. It looks like it works so far. Alright guys, so skincare is super important when it comes to taking care of yourself, to loving yourself, and being proud of yourself and being proud of your appearance. It is really important for your self-image, how you feel about yourself, and how you present yourself to the world. You want to be clean, you want to smell clean, you want to feel clean. So take care of that skin as well as you can. Just wash my face. willow herb, and lavender. That's cool. So when it comes to ingrown hairs, how I found this originally was because I just did a bunch of research onto what helps with ingrown hairs, and the two things that came up are glycolic and salicylic acid. And there's also phytic acids in it too. So those three things work to remove dead skin, fight bacteria, and free trapped hair. So far, seems like it's working. Not exactly where I want it yet. It's only been 3 days. But for these 3 days, it's already looking pretty good. So 2-3 weeks from now, I'm pretty excited to see where I'm at. 4 weeks, I'm sure it's going to be super clean, exactly where I want to be at. You will be the first to know.